Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 30 of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, we're on the way to Headstone Island, and I do apologize for missing that chest around Dragon Roost Island where I took out the boulder with that trail of bombs. Yes, that chest had 200 rubies, don't worry, I'll get to it another time. Medley, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature. The same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Link comes near you and presses R to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. In other words, don't question his authority. And if Link presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And Link, if Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Okay. Link, protect Medley. And Medley, protect Link. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. That it will. So this is actually something you're going to be doing a lot in the Earth Temple. You and Medley have to work together. It feels like a mini escort mission, but you don't have to worry about Medley herself. It does get annoying because you do need her around a lot. And this is where it gets frustrating. There, now that Medley has played the song, that stone is now out of the way. And it just gets destroyed. Alright, let's do this. Going toe-to-toe with the Earth Temple. Now, the Earth Temple, I practically call the Shadow Temple from Ocarina of Time's twisted stepbrother with special needs. Well, not to insult anyone with special needs, because, well, when I was growing up, I did have special needs. But anyways, what I mean is that it's kind of like the Shadow Temple, only a little bit different. Yeah, remember, you and Medley have to be working together, and that's where it gets frustrating, because you're going to have to be doing that a lot. You have to carry her to go into doors, because she cannot open doors by herself. She cannot even climb ladders. She can fly, which is nice, but she only flies for a limited time until that blue meter expires. Oh yeah, and she cannot fight as well. So you pretty much have to do all the work. Do all the work! Even the work you don't want to do. Well, at least I can be thankful that at least I'll get bombs from the spoils orbs. Because I was running pretty low. The worst thing about being able to control her to do some of these things is you have to play the command of melodies, or the melody of command. No, just command melody. And you have to do this every single time you want to control her. That's what makes it annoying. That means you have to keep going back and forth to playing the song just to get her into play. I think it should have been a little bit more convenient, like you should have just pressed R next to her and asked, do you want to control me? Say yes or no. Rather than just keep doing that all the time. I kind of wish she had the ability to do some combat, even if it was a low amount of damage. Just to take the workload off of me. That's the frustrating part. Well, Link, I'm not very confident, but I think I should try to fly. I'll fly where you tell me to. Just tap A to keep me airborne. Okay, whenever you're ready, just use the Wind Waker to guide me. Why do you need the Wind Waker? Can't you possibly have some sense of autonomy, Medley? No wonder you lack confidence. Jesus! No. I did not mean to do that. Maybe I can still control her this way. Okay, good, it still reaches. So what I want to do is let Medley get over to the other switch. Because we both have to press down on switches to open this door. I call this place the Shadow Temple's lookalike is because it's practically themed like the Shadow Temple from Ocarina of Time. Like, it's got a whole lot of references to the dead, it's very dark and gloomy, and all that kind of stuff. You'll even run into some familiar Ocarina of Time enemies as well, such as the Re-Deads, but not until later in this dungeon. Okay, there's some choo-choos over here, even dark choo-choos. These are new. You cannot damage them with your sword directly. What you have to do is lure them to the light. And when they get, like, put into the light, they will freeze. And with that in mind, you're gonna have to use the skull hammer to break them. I'm guessing bombs would work as well, but remember you have a limited amount of bombs and an unlimited amount of skull hammers, which is just one. And one is all you need. So just stay in the light, the dark choo-choos will come towards you even though they hate the light. Apparently they also lack autonomy. And they'll soon lack life. Unfortunately, when they're frozen like that, you have to wait a while for them to regain consciousness. But when they do, just wait around, be patient. When they turn to stone, like the gargoyles in the daytime on that TV show Gargoyles, bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Okay, so both doors open, which is good. I'll get some more magic as well. And I might want to free up that cauldron. There's also an invisible chest as well. Don't worry, I can easily see it. What you want to do is... well, I already did what I need to do there. There's also some banners. And these are flammable. Remember your experience from Majora's Mask. You can burn these. Is there anything in them? I have no idea. Sometimes you'll find hidden stuff behind them, like, say, the joy pendants right over there. But you may not always find anything there. Chances are you just have to rely on luck and burning the right ones. And some of them actually are very important, so be sure to remember that. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that joy pendant. I can just easily grab a boomerang or let Medley do it. But I don't think that'll be necessary. Okay, this time I am going to take control of Medley because she has another ability that involves that harp. I just want to guide her into the light. And you know what the harp does to light? It deflects it. It's kind of like its own mirror shield, so to speak. Okay, but I want to aim it like in the right spot. And in this case, I want to aim it at that invisible chest. Because if you shine light into an invisible chest, you will reveal it. And the light is also used to destroy these statues over here. Sometimes you might find stuff behind them, other times, no. You'll find nothing. Like the one on the right. The one on the left, obviously, was very good, because it allows us to get some more magic. Okay, that's enough. There we go. And now we can grab this chest. What do you want, Medley? I'm not even that far from you. Don't be needy! Okay, so now we got the dungeon map, which is good. Might as well just get the joy pendant right now. I mean, it's out in the open. I might as well just use the boomerang on it. I suppose that'll work, will it? Yes, it does. This is feeling like Princess Ruto from Ocarina of Time all over again. Except Medley has some degree of usefulness. All Ruto used to do in Ocarina of Time was just be a weight. That's it. That was her one and only use. It was so frustrating to deal with Ruto at that time. And all she did was complain. At least Medley has some degree of respect, even though she has lacking of other uses. I mean, how could she not know how to climb a ladder? For frig's sakes, seriously. It's not like she had wings right at the very start. Remember, you had to earn them just by growing up. At some point, she had to learn how to climb a ladder. Okay, now we get to this part. Oh, damn it. This fog actually stifles your movement. Like, if you stay, like, cursed, like so, you will not be able to do anything. So you need the light in order to deflect the curse, and I think that if you stand into the light even for a brief moment, you're no longer cursed. Okay, so there's nothing else we can do over here. We might as well just go on in. Okay, I see some coffins over there, and they're very disturbing. Because now we're going to run into some new enemies. Well, no, actually we're not. We're just going to run into some recurring enemies that you don't see a lot of. I don't even know why I had the boomerangs. I meant the arrows. I want standard arrowheads, thank you. I don't think fire arrows would be good against red bubbles that look like they're spouting fire. Did I just shoot through the coffin? That's cool. Okay, I see another invisible chest, but there's no light. Maybe if I push this block, we might be able to create some. It's probably being blocked by this, well, block. There we go. I still wish it would have been more convenient just to talk to Medley and then control her that way, rather than have to play the song every single time. I really hope they make this a little bit more convenient in the HD remake for the Wii U. Like, just make it an option. You can just tap on the gamepad. There, I control you. Obey my will, you beaked woman. If they don't do it that way, I mean, that's just a wasted opportunity. But in any case, we should be able to get that now. Okay, there's also some other door over here, but there's no reason to go this way because you need light in order to destroy it. But Medley cannot get there because she cannot open doors by herself. And Link has no way to deflect light. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to leave that room alone on purpose. I might as well just show you what's in there to explain why. Alright, we got ourselves our first key. It looks like we might have some company. No, Lola, I don't mean that kind of company in real life. As soon as I said that, her head popped up looking at the door. Now see, there is light, and you can use that to break down these crests over here. Shine the light on them, and you'll destroy the part of the wall. But remember, I cannot bring Medley in here because you need some weight on that switch. Not to mention, Medley cannot even open doors by herself. Hey. I said hey. You're not going to talk to me or what? Okay, these creatures are very annoying. They're called floor masters. Doesn't look like we really have to deal with them. In the meantime, well, there will be some rooms we will have to deal with them. Also, don't even bother to shine some light into that little statue over there, even though you could through the eye sockets, because it will not last for a long period of time. Okay, looks like I'm going to need to bring some light in here as well. I do have a means to do so. Got no time to deal with choo-choos right now. That was a nice shot if I say so myself. There, get those distractions out of the way. The only banner you really need to burn down is that one over there. You don't have to worry about the others. You might find some magic in probably one of them. I might as well reveal which one. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything in that one. What about over here? Okay, magic file. Good. Okay, so this is actually going to be very unique. There's actually 2 weighted switches. But remember, you're actually going to need something else other than you and Medley. You're going to need a dark choo-choo. No joke. When it turns to stone, lift it and put it down on this other switch. That should work. Medley, are you not on the switch? That's better. Now I gotta get over there before one of them moves. Probably the choo-choo. Okay, I made it. Now I can get to this block, which should allow me to do this. Create some kind of walkway for myself, and it opens that door. I'm guessing you just get like an infinite number of dark choo-choos, just to make sure in case you screwed up you can try again. That's just my speculation, I don't know if it's true. Oh yeah, and believe it or not, if Medley bangs into a wall, she can actually get dizzy. Wait, did she get hurt? I guess she won't be able to do anything if she's hurt. But she doesn't have a life bar, so don't worry. Not like the escort missions in Four Swords Adventures, a game that I LP'd recently, so check that out if you haven't. Even though it's only one player, it may not be as exciting as like maybe 2 players or more, but still exciting nonetheless. That if your escorted partner got killed, you would die too. I hated that. But anyways, now we can finally be done with this room. Okay, floor masters are back. These, I believe— Ah! Don't grab me! I don't appreciate that. Okay, was there only one in this place? I think so. Okay, I can't push that block because the statue is weighing it down. Let me push this block all the way through. Aha! It opened up the way to some light. I wonder, where exactly would the Earth Temple be if you had to base the map around Ocarina of Time? Would it be like east of Lake Hylia? But the sage was a Zora, so maybe Lake Hylia would be involved? Maybe Zora's River or Zora's Domain? I don't think it'd be like Lake Hylia itself, because there's already a temple there, the Water Temple. Don't remind me of the Water Temple. That place is an absolute atrocity. I mean, some people actually do find it easy. In other words, they just say that if you make one mistake, oh, you're screwed. That's how the Water Temple was exactly to me when I first played it. Seriously. Okay, so let me just shine all these places over here. I wish moving Medley around while holding up the harp was a little bit more convenient. Like, she can only look at so many degrees, and then you have to, like, readjust her, and then move somewhere else. There we go. And that's another warp cauldron. So that's 2 of 3 activated. And yes, sadly, Medley cannot even push blocks. I guess that's asking a bit too much. Really now. Anyways, we just created another chest. And it looks like we gotta take another block and just move it over here. So we'll do that, push that all the way. And so far, so good. We're making a lot of progress. Even though I probably would have made more progress if it was by myself and the puzzles are rearranged to work with only one person. Because, I mean, Medley is a bit of work. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. It is a bit ingenious to try something like that for a temple. So I'll give him credit where it's due. Hey, I don't want you getting a concussion on me now, Medley. We need you to work together! There. I could have just controlled her and made her fly up there, but that just would have been a big waste of time. In any case, so far so good. I believe this is the compass. Awesome, it is. Oh yeah, and this actually does give you the ability to see where Medley is. In fact, the king will tell you that. Link, do not worry about strand, blah 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 blah. That's just telling me that the map and the compass work together to easily confirm the location of your escort partner. Which is not exactly a bad thing at all. In the meantime, I think it's going to be time to stop the video right here, and in the next episode, we're going to continue going through the Earth Temple. Goodbye everyone, thanks for watching.